So the task that you are going to do now is called group planning exercise. Now in this task, you'll be given few problems on a model. Now you'll be required to work out first your individual solutions to the various problems, and thereafter discuss and arrive at a group solution for the same. So hence, unlike group discussion, in this task you have to come to a definite conclusion, that is your agreed group solution. Now I shall mention the stages in which this task will be done. To start with, in stage 1, I shall explain to you fairly slowly but only once a model shown on the screen. Please try to understand the various features of the model. At the end of my explanation, if there is any doubt, you can get them clarified. Stage 2, I shall read out a story about that model and you all shall listen. You will find few problems in the story. Now, to facilitate your getting the details of the story firmly in your mind, in stage 3, you get 5 minutes to read your copy of the narrative. At the end of this stage, your narrative will be collected back, and again you can ask any question if there is. Finally, next is the 4th stage, wherein your individual solutions can be written on a sheet of paper. You will get 10 minutes to write. Again, at the end of 10 minutes, your written work will be collected back, and finally in the 5th stage, you will all hold a discussion amongst yourself to arrive at a group solution to the various problems. Any question about the task or the stages? No, sir. Okay. So I'll again repeat, you have to utilize the time which is given to you very properly. The 5 minutes when you get for reading the narrative is very important. First minute, quickly notice all those problems which are there. And obviously there are going to be how many? 4 problems. First, quickly identify in the same series as it is appearing in the narrative. Once you have identified, okay, these are the problems, thereafter start with the first one, keep comparing it with all the other 3. Automatically, based on your common sense, logic and whatever experiences you have, you will be able to understand, okay, which one is going up. The moment you keep comparing, one will keep going up and one will keep going down. And that is the best way to finalize your priorities. And finally, see as to which one looks like a distraction, which one looks like a top priority, and you'll be absolutely clear as to what the priority should be. Because once your priorities are wrong, thereafter it's a cascading effect, everything goes wrong, isn't it? Because the way you will divide the group will again be wrong because your priorities are wrong. The resource allocation obviously won't suit the actual seriousness or urgency of the situation. Thereafter, in first 2 minutes, once you are absolutely clear of this, now again you are not allowed this wristwatch with you. You have to understand as to how much would be around a minute or 2. That you have to understand. So therefore, try to understand, okay, first 2 minutes quickly, I am very sure, then get into the details of each problem as to what should be the solution for the first one. Now when you think of the solution, what all should come? The number of people, the resources you will be requiring, and the planning, organizing and execution part, especially in the first 2. As to how you will be going there, the moment it is how, you need the transport, how many will be going there. Thereafter, once you see the location, how much time is going to take to reach and how much time to do that action. Now as far as doing the action is concerned, don't be a miser there, give the amount which is required. 15, 20 minutes, 25 minutes looking at the problem, devote that much of time there. Okay? And then for the traveling part, for going to that particular location, devote only the time which you have calculated. That shows your proper planning. So if it is taking only 5 minutes, write 5 minutes. Don't make it 10 minutes. So when you are planning your solution, look at the distances very, very correctly. Total distance traveled, so total time for going and coming back. And then you have seen the sample. Sample was shared with you? How many years? I was told that it has been shared with you yesterday. Okay, let's have a look at that. Right, so you can see this broad black border This indicates that the area of activity for the purpose of exercise is confined within the black border. You can see the N with an arrow. This indicates the north of the model. Here you can see the scale. This depicts that 10 centimeters equal to 1 kilometer on ground. Please use the scale for measuring the various lateral distances, say from point A to point B, and not for measuring any dimensions like height, width or depth. Now, which is the most widely used color here? Yellow. So imagine wherever there is yellow as general country signs. Whatever you see when you are traveling in a bus or train, imagine wherever there is yellow as general countryside. Red color depicts all man-made features. Broad red band depicts metalled motorable road, or what we call as pakki sadak. The double dotted lines here depicts unmetalled motorable road, or what we call as kachi sadak. All these red blocks, they does depict the habitation or the structures. They do not represent the exact number of structures or buildings there. The blue color depicts water body. You can see there is a nala here. The places marked on the sketch: umbrella, auto stand, medicine shop, dhaba, bus stand, nala culvert, Surya. Now, few places of relevance outside the sketch. Dhanak is 15 kilometers from this point in this direction, and Sampur is 20 kilometers from this point in this direction. Any question? Now, you are a group of students, as many as in your group. Now, for planning purpose, today you will count 9. Okay? So, you are a group of students from Dhanak going to Sampur in a van to participate in science exhibition at 4 p.m. Now, midway, your van got punctured and you all got down to have tea at a nearby dhaba. While having tea, you all overheard the dhaba owner telling a customer about a rogue named Ranga, who had left a short while ago to burn the umbrella village panchayat office to take revenge for punishment given to him. At the same time, son of the dhaba owner came running and informed that a school minibus had skidded near Nala Culvert and was stuck in the slush. Few students had sustained minor injury. Now, while you were contemplating what to do, you heard a loud bang outside the dhaba and came out to see a motorcyclist lying on the road, as his motorcycle had collided with a truck and was badly damaged. While you all rushed to help him, you saw a stray bull creating panic near the auto stand. As young, energetic students, what will you do? Remember, no mobile communication, and time now is 1 p.m. Quickly turn over your narratives. And how much time you are going to get? Your time starts now.
With a motorcyclist who got collided with the truck.
First we can mention all the four problems.
So we can decide
according to the problem. According to the priority. So according to the priority.
So there are 4 problems.
Yeah, completely agree to case number 77. As she is saying that we are having 4 problems. The first one is the motorcycle boy who got hit by the truck. The second is the bus that is stuck in Nala. Third is the Ranga person who is going to who are going to attack of us. And fourth is the bull.
Now we first we have to tell the aim. What is the aim? They have to participate
Our immediate now we have discussed all the priorities. Now we shall start with the priorities. The first priority will be the purpose. We have to first
motorcyclist.
As we can see, person is hit.
Priority should be the motorcycle.
He started to
Let's give everyone to speak. We have
Let's move on to second priority. But second priority is the minibus. Students are injured in the bus accident.
We can
because
keep-
skip
we
some
can
not
keep
in the
the-
minor
we
injured
can
in
take
the
the-
minibus.
we
can
take
take
the
the
medicine
medicine
from
from
the medical shop, yes.
And
And
we have to chest number 57.
Yeah.
As he's saying that we need to take the medicine from
Yeah,
the medical
but-
store
Yes.
and then move
Yeah,
further to the
yeah,
motorcycle
yeah,
boys who
yeah,
are
yeah,
protected.
divide our group, then
So we will
discuss the
discuss
solution.
about
We will
the
get better idea.
resources.
Now we have to discuss about the resources.
Friends, I want to make a
What is
point. So here we can see our first priority is the motorcyclist.
Second should be
Second
should be
So,
the
minibus.
Yes, I agree.
One
Yeah,
should be the village
don't do
panchayat office.
while they will be Nala culvert at they will be
Right, and the third priority
I
is
have-
the
I
Amara Panchayat office, yeah.
And the fourth priority should be the bull which is standing near the
Before
auto
moving
stand.
forward,
Who is
let me
back-
simplify
getting
what the
bullied?
problems are. Second,
yeah.
it's not, they are not stuck in the nala, it's a
Yes,
slush.
slush,
Yes,
It's
exactly.
not in the
Yeah.
nala. And
Yes.
Near Nala there
as
is
two
slush.
children are minorly
Minorly
injured, so
injured.
we have to
But
take a
we
first
are
aid
finally
for the
injured.
medical
We
shop.
have
time to save them. First, we should go to the umbrella village because the person has already
Already
left.
left.
As
Correct.
children,
So
as
our
children
second
are
priority should be
there.
that.
Yes.
Children are also there.
But
We
don't
cannot
make
just
them
them
Finally
injured,
injured.
As they are
But
case
now-
number 68, they are
But
already
children
bleeding, so we need to take
Yeah.
care of
At the
them.
end, we are
But-
injured.
but-
They are
but-
injured. I think we should keep the priority second for
Second
children.
for the
Yeah.
children.
And we should also be
They got injured
the
also.
police creating the furor at the auto stand and it should be taken care immediately.
take-
We can handle at the last floor.
Because the bull is just creating panic. The bull
Yeah.
is
So
not
now we have
there.
decided the priority.
Friends, I guess we have already decided our priorities.
Priorities.
First will be the motorcyclists and
Right.
second one will be the children who are
Children's,
stuck
yes.
there.
And
And
I will
then
be the
That should be the umbrella
We
village
should also
panchayat
decide the
office.
resources.
And
which we have to
yeah,
use.
resources.
Resources should also be
Taken
decided.
auto
We
decide.
will
I
decide.
joined the
we
right
can
one
go
is not
one by
creating any
one,
panic.
like this we can't
And
discuss.
yeah, we
won't
can
able
see
to
that
clear
the
it.
road is a kacha road, so it will be better to take a bike from the dhaba.
Yeah, I agree.
And,
Just number 57.
And
So we
then
can
we
go
should
to
proceed with the
umbrella.
plan that.
Before-
And second
But,
thing is we
but
can take a
we
bike.
can
We can
ban
ban
also
also from the
from
dhaba.
Yeah, you
But
can
ban,
ban.
but
You
in
can
ban
ban
we can put the
children
motorcyclists
so
in
they-
the
Yeah.
and put the gunner of the hospital.
Yeah.
We agree the motorcycle.
As the children car is,
Listen, what
as the
There are so
children-
many children, so we have to take a van. For
Just number 57, we can also do one thing.
Yeah,
We
you
can take a
bike
auto.
or,
We can take the auto from the auto stand, take the injured man to the hospital in Dhanak.
But
But the man should be better off because he is injured.
From
And he has to travel around
we can-
25
we can take the
kilometers
van
per
which
day.
is
Yeah,
near
yeah,
Dhaba.
yeah, we can take one van.
If he has a medicine shop
We can-
near
we can
that
take some medicine
accident
from the
place,
medicine shop.
yeah, I completely agree to you.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
shall first give him the first aid at that
Be a
moment
minor
and then take him to the
our side.
hospital.
So firstly we can
So now
do
we
the
should-
first aid to
we
the
should have all the discussion about the
motorcyclist
group.
and then we can take him to Dhanak by using a van which is located in Dhaba. So we can take the van from Dhaba.
What?
And secondly
But
for
we
the
have to
children,
one thing about the group. How many
heavy
groups
vehicle?
I agree with the just
Because
about adding to
just
just
about
about
the
also
take
take
us-
us.
I think we have
secondly
to
for
van
the
from the,
medicine
bus
shop
stand.
we
There
can
will be
take
four
the
groups. First we will do 2%, and second
Adding
will
to
be
just number
6%,
77,
and
we
third
can-
will be for 2%, and fourth also
So
will
from the
be
medicine
2%.
As
shop, we
87
can
already
take the
said, we
first
can
aid,
take
like,
2%
cotton
for the
and
injured.
Bike
bandages.
injury.
We can
Yeah.
go to
Yes,
the
yes,
Nala
yes,
area.
yes, yes.
Now,
Trending on the bus stand.
now,
I would only
Then
take 5
first we will
seconds. I would only
give
take 5
him
seconds.
Yes,
first
As
aid
case
to
number
stop the
77
bleeding.
mentioned, we are reaching Dhanak and we'll address the injured person, right? Simultaneously, what we can also do is we can also inform the nearest police station about
Yes.
about Ranga who's going to cause a problem.
But
in
there
the
is not a
village.
I think we
The
should
police
inform about
is
the
going to
police.
hospital can
But
inform
we
the
cannot,
police
we
station.
cannot confront Ranga.
I think we should decide
But
the
we
team
should
up
bear in
of
mind
group.
that
Then who will
I
go
want to
which
make
will
a
be
point.
approached by whom.
In
Next
umbrella
board will go
village,
to
we
the
can
area
inform
to
to the
inform about the
panchayat
bull.
office, so they will inform to the police.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we
Is
need
it
to
also
just
okay that
inform
we
to
can
the
take the,
panchayat office.
is it
But the-
okay that we can
And
go
just
to
talking about the time,
location?
time
We
of
will
motorcycle
take
can
the
be there.
motorcycle.
Gentlemen, let's see.
Unless until I get more input, something more substantial, something more logical, which is actually giving some kind of logic to the people to understand.
I think we should first prioritize the problems. The first one is
Who's
when is given in the slash.
And the
third one is about the miscreants who are going to
not miscreant, a rogue basically, who was there named Ranga, who was going to burn the village panchayat office in the umbrella. And the fourth would be about sort of distraction. Who was
and last we will go to the
which was a kind of distraction.
Let's divide our
Then
group.
last we can
And the team should be divided in
and the team of 9 members we will
we should consider
now we need to divide a group of 9 people accordingly.
like the man is in your bag, so remember you have
Common sense here? No, not always. The first one will require more people. In this case, which one required more? The second one. And what was the main issue in the second one? Like some people said ki issue is not the bus, issue is the minor injury to the children. No, issue is the bus, because students ko to aap first aid denge hi, but you will be only be able to send them home once you retrieve their bus from the slush. So that is the main problem there.
डियर एस्पिरेंट्स, क्या आप भी एनडीए 2025 एग्जामिनेशन को क्रैक करना चाहते हैं अपने पहले प्रयास में? तो आज ही इनरोल करें सेंचुरियन डिफेंस एकेडमी के रिटन प्लस एसएसबी कोर्स में, जो आपको देने वाला है रेगुलर क्लासेस, डाउट क्लियरिंग सेशंस, फ्री स्टडी मटेरियल्स, ट्रेन्ड फैकल्टीज, एक्सपर्ट्स ऑफ द एसएसबी पैनल, फ्री एसएसबी कोचिंग, इंडियाज लार्जेस्ट जीटीओ ग्राउंड के साथ में डाउट क्लियरिंग सेशंस, वीकली मॉक टेस्ट, रिगरस प्रैक्टिस। ये एक ऐसा संस्थान है जहां हम आपको A to Z प्रिपरेशन कराते हैं और आपको नेशनल डिफेंस एकेडमी की कड़ी तैयारी कराते हैं। प्राउडली ऑल इंडिया रैंक 1, 2, 3, 4 जैसे रैंक्स देने वाली सेंचुरियन डिफेंस एकेडमी आपको वेलकम करती है टू जॉइन आवर अपकमिंग कोर्सेज फॉर योर एनडीए एग्जाम प्रिपरेशन। Please call on 97959 77776 for more information. Thank you, Namaskar and Jai Hind.